Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you can see behind me here, winter has arrived. Um, so we got most of the stuff done, I think, that we wanted to before winter. Um, the uh, the snow around here in New Brunswick seems to be a little on the heavy side. I had a like a tent up over my sawmill here. I'll show you what happened to that. So here's my little awning. It was holding up pretty good, and then it didn't. So I kind of expected this. I didn't think it would last that long. So I gotta, my poor old sawmill here is just sitting out in the snow. So I gotta come up with something else um, to try and keep the weather off it a little bit. I think it's probably, it's all painted and stuff. There's no rust happening. So I think it'll probably be fine. But it just makes me feel better to have something over top. We got a little unit built over here for all the offcuts, like first and second cuts and that, so that we can cut them up into firewood. And I got the snowblower put on the back of the tractor. So I used it once the other night when it was snowing pretty heavy, and it's starting to build up again. So I'll have to use it again. But yeah, that's a fun little toy. Works great. That'll make life a heck of a lot easier. So I know I haven't made a video in a while, but there wasn't much interesting going on around here. But I got a few things to show you here. I'll give you an update of where we're at. I got one of the main beams put together for the cabin. Yeah, so this is the center beam for the cabin to hold up the whole weight of the cabin. Will sit on 3 of these. One here, there'll be one there, and one over here. So yeah, they're 8x8s. I've got joined together. I tried my handiwork in a little timber frame in here. I don't know if you can see, there's a peg in there, 1-inch peg holding them together. It's just going to stop them pulling apart. And then of course it's supported underneath. So, but it's been a little tricky to move forward with the weather the way it is. It's been a little soupy back there in the trees, so we're just waiting for it to get a little bit colder and then we can carry on. Wifey here got a new little Mini. That's a heck of a lot better on gas than the old Exxon Valdez over there. And I'll see if I can find him. I guess the most exciting thing I have to show you. Let's see where he is here. Here's Dexter. And let's see if we can find his new partner in crime. Where'd he go? Here he comes. Come here, Dozzer. This is Dozzer. Oh, hello. This is Dozzer. He's he's about 2.5 months old now, and he's part okay, I'll put you down. He's part Great Pyrenees and part what do they call that? Tibetan Mastiff, which I had never heard of until we found this guy. So hopefully Dexter's just loving it. He's got a friend to play with now. Yeah, we were a little concerned sometimes just opening the door and letting Dexter out. I mean, there's a lot of wildlife out here, and sometimes, I know he's a big dog, but sometimes one dog is just bait. But 2 dogs can really be a force to be reckoned with. So yeah, we got this little guy. He should be, theoretically, he should be about twice the size of, or at least weight wise as Dexter. Should be well over 100 pounds. So but we'll see. Currently he's growing at about a ½ pound a day, which I'm not even sure if we feed him a ½ pound of food, so I don't know how that's happening. But yeah, he's a spunky little fella. So yeah, we'll have some updates of how he's doing, I guess, in the future here. But this is our newest member of the family. They love each other, really, I promise. So other than Dozzer, I guess the only other thing I got to show you here is I got a workbench I built. Turns out it's kind of tough to build a workbench when you haven't got a workbench. But I got a bunch of wood that it's not long enough to make 2x4s or anything structurally out of it. Mostly birch and maple. I found that they're not quite straight enough sometimes to get proper boards out of, but if you cut them short, about 5 or 6 feet, you can make a lot of wood for building other things. So yeah, this is the bench I built. So it's I think the bottom half's mostly birch. There's some maple on the back, and I think that's birch up the side. Maybe a little bit of aspen in there, here or there. But yeah, so we got a little roof on it. Our neighbor let us use some of his tin. He's got some, I don't want to say scrap tin because it's all good stuff, but he's got some extra tin down there. So I put a little roof on it just to keep the rain off, and I got a place to keep some tools that's a little drier than just having them sitting on the porch or elsewhere. As you can see, the corners still get a little bit of snow, but that's okay. I got my toolbox down there anyway, so yeah, so that was kind of fun. Again, I was trying my hand at some timber framing, so it's sort of pegged in a few of the major spots instead of using screws. I got some doweling and a drill bit, just trying to see how that works. Sure makes for a strong joint when you do that. Yeah, so hopefully I can build some nice smaller projects. First thing I need to build is a hammer for my chisels. I got this nice piece of maple here. I'm gonna try see if I can build a mallet out of that for my chisels. And yeah, other than that, we're just dealing with the glorious. Oh, they're still going at it. With the white stuff. So it's we haven't had any, I guess, what they say, like major snowstorms here yet. We just sort of had the one, but it kind of lasted quite a few days. Just sort of a steady snowfall, and then it started raining. So that's why it's all malformed like this all over the place. So yeah, that's all I got for you this week. Like I say, things have sort of come to a grinding halt around here with the snow and the weather. It's pretty wet back where we need to go pull some more trees out. So we're kind of waiting for it to get cold enough that we don't sink the tractor or anything back there. It's only about 0, -1, +1 lately. Sometimes we get snow, sometimes we get rain at the moment, so it's just a bit of a waiting game, and then we'll get back to the cabin. Anyway, thanks for stopping in and checking it out, seeing how we're doing. Hope you like my new puppy, and we'll keep you updated how he's doing, and we'll see you next time. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.